No, you know what I'm proud of? I'm the executive producer of this album. So I'm proud of that credit. Like, I put a lot of hard work into this album. I bossed up and did a lot of boss moves. I called a huge meeting when I decided the album was done. No one decided the album was done before me. I made the track list. I did that. So I'm really proud of my executive producer credit on this album. Cause I Love You is a great song. I wrote it with the X Ambassadors in 10 minutes. We were on lunch break working on another song on the album, and I was telling him about this experience I had with a guy, and I was telling him I'm not crying because I'm sad, I'm crying because I love you. And Sam Harris from the X Ambassadors was like, that's beautiful, like that's a song right there. And he literally just sang, I'm crying because I love you, like right there on the spot. And then, you know, I was like, let's go make that song real quick. And we made that song in like no time, less than an hour. And I wrote the lyrics in 10 minutes. Like a Girl, that's my OG favorite song on the track. It's just funny, I was taking the term like a girl, which was used so negatively in the past. Like, you throw like a girl, or, you know, you crying like a girl. And it's like, man, that's a cool thing. Like, I want to, you know, play sports like a girl. I want to play tennis like Serena Williams, you know? So I kind of wanted to write a song about that changed and turned that term on his head, or that saying on his head, so that when people listen to the song, or when little kids are growing up, they're like, man, being like a girl is kind of dope, and we can all be like a girl. I don't know, Juice is a party. I love that. My friends are on the track. Like, I called them when we were working on the song. I was like, come to the studio, hop on the track, and they all are like saying, yeah, I'm Ghost, so you know. You can hear the little party track in the background. It's really fun. Soulmate is my favorite song of all time. Soulmate is just everything I've been singing about, all rolled into one. I wrote that song when I was really sad, and I felt really lonely. And I remember I was in the studio with Oak, and I was like, man, I really want to write a song about how I want to feel, about who I want to be. And Soulmate is that song. No, Jerome is not an ex. No, Jerome is an ode to, you know, there's a lot of love songs about, like, you know, your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner. And there's a lot of love songs about, you know, how badly you need them, or all of the deep shit you went through. But there's no, like, love songs about, like, the situationships, or like we was texting back and forth for a little bit and then nothing really happened, or we hooked up once. There's no, like, you know, flippant love songs. And, you know, we all go through it. And since I went through one, I decided to write a song about it. And that song is real fun. I've been performing that song live for a while. There's somebody literally in my DMs that says, release Jerome, like at least once a month. So he's just been saying, release Jerome in my DMs. Like, there's like 24 of them. Crybaby is a power ballad. I feel like it's a power ballad. I get my 80s hair moment. It feels like, I don't know, it feels different. It feels special. I can't wait for people to hear that one. Because that one, I don't even know what the hell. I was crying in the studio when I wrote that song. I was literally in the booth, and I was like, y'all are making me cry. Like, I was like upset. I was really frustrated. And they were like, use that. And I'm like, you guys are ass. But I did. I used it. Tempo is the greatest song in the world, period. And Missy Elliott's on it. Oh my God. Gucci. I got Gucci on that song in the funniest way of all time. So I wrote Exactly How I Feel with Mike Sabbath, this young producer. He's so cool. And Teron Thomas. And we were in the studio, and I remember I was like, I want to write a song that's exactly how I feel right now. And they were like, exactly how I feel. And then we just did it. And then there's a line where it says, all my feelings Gucci. And we were like, yo, let's just slide It's Gucci from YouTube in there. So we slid It's Gucci on there. And that was it. That was the song. You know, that was the tweet. It was done. And then I went to Atlantic Records, and I was playing my album for the head of the label. And when he said, that's Gucci, and kept going, I was like, thanks for the Gucci clearance. Thanks for the Gucci verse. And then she was like, do you want a real Gucci verse? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, it's done. Let's make it happen. So I thought that was so cool. He's an OG, and it's going to be real fun to do that one live. Ooh, Better in Color, that's a sleeper. Better in Color is the nerdiest song I've ever been a part of. We were all being a bunch of music nerds in the studio when we made that, because we were like, all right, we want to do the 12-bar blues, but we also want to do a verse bridge song structure, and then we want to like add trap to it. It was just like so silly. And like there were these like cool young guys working on trap drums in the corner, but we were just over here just like literally writing an old like 12-bar blues song. And I was like, how do we get a song to feel like I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not trying to pay for those royalties. No references here, man. Straight from God. We didn't sample or reference anything. I promise. I'm serious. I love Heaven Help Me. Heaven Help Me was a song I was working on while we wrote Cause I Love You. And Heaven Help Me is kind of just like, it gives me the opportunity to just be like my weirdo self. For people who have been following me since Big Girl Small World, it's very much like that. Like, it's an opus. It's Ratchet Church. There's a flute solo from Sasha Flute. And I don't even understand. I think I was a little manic when I wrote that song. And you can hear it in the lyrics. Lingerie is unexpected. Lingerie comes and smacks you in the face with silk panties. Lingerie is about a fantasy, you know, that first time or that first kiss. And I've never really sounded like that before. I've never really said words like that before on a song. And it gets very sexual, and there's 3 key changes. So look out, Beyonce, because Love on Top ain't the only song that modulates hella times.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from your favorite artist. And while you're here, check out these other videos.